Test 1, 2. So we're live on the air. Awesome, great. Glad to hear that. Thank you, Justin Duggar. Give me just a second here. I'm going to go ahead and I got some folks that are going to be tuning in, so I'm going to pass the live link out to everybody, and then we'll go from there. So get ready for some good baseball action tonight, coming to you live from the Crawfordsville Baseball Complex. It's going to be your Crawfordsville Athenians against the Lebanon Tigers. I'll run down through some information here as we get ready to get started on the game. We'll bring up Max Preps here. I'm going to get a little bit of information on the Tigers. Hey, Justin, could you give me just a little bit in my headset? I cannot hear myself at all. Test. Let me see, I'm going to switch headsets. Test 1, 2. Okay, I can hear myself in this one. That one's on now. All right, let me switch back out. All right. You must have better ears than I do. I can barely hear myself in this one. Okay, so tonight we're going to have the game. This is a Sagamore Conference athletic game here at Crawfordsville High School. We're getting ready to start the first pitch. I'll let Dave Brainerd get the call started here. You guys can listen in, and then I'll pick it up from there.
Visiting Lebanon Tigers and your Class 3A, number 2 ranked Crawfordsville Athenians. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for the Tigers, leading off, the right fielder, number 7, Nick Defoe. Batting second, the left fielder, number 8, Cooper Ferris. Batting third, starting pitcher, number 6, Tyler Wellborn. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 9, Grant Johnson.
There it is.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 3, Zach Defoe. Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 10, Evan Stambaugh. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 13, David Nastev. Nastev will be hitting for third baseman, number 24, Drew Cosgrave. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 15, Ben Johnson. And batting ninth, the catcher, number 5, Nick Bland. The Tigers are coached by Mr. Rick Cosgrave. And now, the starters for your Crawfordsville Athenians. Leading off, the starting pitcher, number 8, Trent Johnson. Batting second, the left fielder, number 5, Carson Scott. Batting third, the right fielder, number 27, Big Caden Jones. Batting cleanup, the third baseman, number 23, Chase Dowell. Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 20, Josh Blackburn. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 4, Peyton Abney. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 12, Cale Windelin. Windelin will be hitting for starting catcher, number 11, Owen Bennett. Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 21, Will Kellerman. In batting ninth, the shortstop, number 2, Brendan Dowell. Your Athenians are coached by Mr. John Froge. He is assisted by Rhett Welliver, Tony Bean, Tommy Coy, Daryl Hobson, Connor Smith, and Brandon Froge. This evening's umpires are Mr. Dave Kinder and Mr. Dale Swick. Please direct your attention to the American flag located in right field. At this time, the Crawfordsville Community School Corporation and the IHSAA invite you to please stand and remove your caps as we honor the United States of America. Let's play Athenian baseball.
All right, so here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's game is being broadcast live on YouTube. If you know someone that wasn't able to make it out to the ballpark, give them a call and let them know they can watch the action live as it happens on their PC, laptop, tablet, or smartphone. Or if you would like to watch a replay of tonight's game, log on to YouTube and search Crawfordsville Athletics. Thank you.
All right, so this is Aaron Wunderland coming to you live from the Athenian Baseball Complex here in Crawfordsville, Indiana. It is a sparkling night for baseball here in West Central Indiana. Just a few wispy clouds in the sky, but other than that, it's I know it's approaching 80 degrees, and I see a lot of the guys are got the sleeves pushed up, so it's usually a good indication that we're at 80-plus degrees here at the get ready for the first pitch. So, as I mentioned, it's a Sagamore Conference square-off tonight. The Lebanon Tigers come into the complex 3-5 overall against the Athenians with a cool 12-2 record. Their Crawfordsville only losses to 4A number 1 ranked Carmel, and then I believe Union City was the other loss down in Tennessee, Justin. I'll go ahead and I'll set the defense in case you missed it here. So your battery tonight, Trent Johnson has the bump. Owen Bennett behind the plate. Going first to third, we've got Will Kellerman, Peyton Abney at second, Brendan Dowell playing short tonight, and Chase Dowell in third. And then your outfield, starting in right, Caden Jones, Josh Blackburn in center, and then you've got Carson Scott, the freshman, in left field tonight. So here we go.
For the Tigers, the right fielder, Nick Defoe.
Nick Defoe up first for the Tigers.
First pitch, 6:08 p.m. 6:08.
Trent comes right back after him on the inside, attacking the lefty, and it's a swing and a miss.
And the wind is out of the southeast at 15 miles per hour.
Right back after him again and jams him up on the hands. Trent pulls ahead with a 2-1 count. Defoe, a junior, fouls one off, back onto the football field. Trent's still way ahead.
There you go.
Swing and a miss. And I'm sure that adds to Trent's state-leading total of strikeouts on the season.
The left fielder, Cooper Ferris.
Brings up Cooper Ferris, a senior for the Tigers. Senior squares around like he's thinking about bunting and pulls it back as the pitch is low and away.
There you go.
Takes a hack at that one, fouls it off. Evens count at 1-1. Must have fouled it back off of his foot. Thought I heard the thud, and he's checking his right foot there out of the box. Steps back in.
Pull down on it.
Trent sees if he'll chase the high cheddar and not biting on that one.
There you go.
Comes back after him again with the fastball. Ferris fouls it off. Evens count 2-2.
Attaboy. Good pitch.
Breaking ball, fouled off, comes back and hits Ferris again, so count remains the same.
Good job, Owen. Great job back there. Keep it up, bud. Keep it out in front of you.
For your Athenians, the third baseman, number 7, Isabel Guerrero.
Boom.
Swing and a miss. Nice breaking ball there by Johnson to get the strikeout. So Trent keeping it boring here, just taking care of things himself. The guys toss the ball around just to keep themselves in the game. Brings up the starting pitcher, junior Tyler Wellborn.
Boom.
Trent gets out on front. Wellborn. First time here in the first inning. It's going to be a little blooper out there. I don't think Caden can get to it. So, little bloop single out towards the right field line. Wellborn gets on.
The first baseman, Grant Johnson.
Brings up the senior Grant Johnson, playing first base tonight. We're going to have a pinch runner. Or, sorry, courtesy runner.
Courtesy runner.
Courtesy runner.
Number 14, Kobe Bertrand.
So that's Bertrand, a junior for the Tigers, standing over at first base. Umpire getting his scorecard correct there. And Johnson gets ready to deal. Takes a look and throws over to first. Letting Kobe know that he hasn't forgot about him over there. Getting a respectable lead, not overly aggressive though. First pitch just a little bit high. Grant Watch comes in there for ball one. Just listening. Johnson comes set and deals another strike, evens count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Looking to get out of this without any damage being done. Been in complete control. Good command of his pitches tonight. Just about caught him leaning. Bertrand gets back safely. That ball comes in there Johnson, backwards K there, breaking ball, watches it
In the
come
top
in for
of the first
strike
for the
3.
Tigers,
So
no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left.
Johnson, very efficient work, gets out of that with just 1 hit. And now that'll bring up the Athenians, who have been hitting the ball well here lately. Probably the one thing they'd like to work on tonight is some timely hitting. We've had, over the last 3 games, we've had quite a few base runners left on, so we'd like to, when we get those guys in scoring position, go ahead and bring them around and capitalize on that. I can think of Friday at the Frankfurt game, which unfortunately we weren't able to broadcast, that we left the bases loaded multiple times, just couldn't get a hit at the right time to get those guys to come in. So hopefully the guys will continue to get on base, and then we can get some timely base knocks to drive them around and get to Wellborn early.
We want to say we apologize for what happened in the webcast last Saturday. It was a connection, not a single really bad wind fiber. So hopefully we'll keep updating you guys a couple more weeks before high wind satellite coming in.
All right, thanks for that update there, Justin. We're going to have Trent Johnson get us started here. And like I said, hopefully we can get rocking and rolling and get some runs up on these guys early.
Yep.
Leading off for your Athenians, the pitcher, Trent Johnson.
Go 8.
See.
Right now, Trent Johnson's on his ball 1.
Yep. Trent batting .415 for the year from his leadoff spot, doing a good job getting on base. Takes that in there for high ball 2. Watch that one come in there for strike 1. Wasn't his pitch. Little conference call out there between Johnson and Wellborn. That ball's outside. 3-1.
Hey, big bat now.
Coach Froge sends in the call. We got something going on. We've got another little conference call going on out here. Coach Cosgrave comes out. Wants to talk some things over. All right. Trent with a 3-1 count. I'm sure looking to find a way to get on base here. Got in there high and inside. Ball 4. Johnson takes his base. Brings up Carson Scott.
The left fielder, Carson Scott.
Carson able to bat right or left-handed and has been very effective here recently, bunting for base hits. So we'll see if that is indeed the play that they go after here. See if the Tigers are prepared for some small ball defense.
Attaboy, Luke Mangold.
All right, we're back to live here. Johnson with the healthy lead over there at first. Ball's in there for a strike. Squirts away from the catcher. Johnson easily over to second base. See if that changes the strategy here. Might say with something like this, Coach Froge might try and entice them to bunt down the third base line, see if they got their defense set. Got a freshman down there playing third base, if I'm not mistaken. And there it is, the bunt. Comes foul. All right, here comes my partner in crime for the night, Coach Mike Schubert. Welcome aboard, Coach. Get our seating situated here. Yeah, I got it. So if you give me a little bit of air cover out here when I look things up, keep this filled in. We both know these guys since they were pretty small, so
Can we hear each other now?
should be able to. I can hear you right now, and you don't even have them on. So yeah, I'd made a little adjustment here. Oh, sweet bunt, and I think Carson's going to be there. He is safe. Nice job, Dale Swick, the umpire out in the field there, moving into position. So now runners at the corners after a beautifully placed bunt. That brings Caden Jones up, who's hitting an amazing .548 on the season. And let me go down here from an RBI perspective, 27 RBIs on the season. So just absolutely crushing the ball and driving these guys in when they get on base. So we'll see what happens here. Coach, can you hear me? All right. Are you coming in? Am I coming in on your headset?
Yeah, pretty close.
Okay, good.
Pretty good. Good enough.
Caden asked for time. Little game within the game there, cat and mouse.
Go, Caden.
Well hit. Let's see, Caden runs well. They do go ahead and turn two on that. Johnson comes in to score, but it's the 4-6-3 double play there by the Tigers. Pitcher's best friend to help take away the scoring threat. So that brings up Chase Dowell with two away and nobody on. Chase been hitting the cover off the ball as well. 390 on the season for the batting average. And he has 2 home runs on the season as well. See, on deck's going to be center fielder Josh Blackburn. So we'll see if we can keep a little momentum going here with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. So Dow behind 0-2, 2 away. Ball way outside. You can probably hear it, the tent flapping in the background here a little bit. It's not really much of a breeze, but just enough to keep the flags flapping and the tarp over us here flapping a little bit. But nothing real serious here.
It's blowing right to left out there. Not real hard, but yeah, like I said, just enough to keep it going.
Ball inside on Chase. Evens the count, 2-2. 2 away. Dow in a bit of a defensive position as far as the at-bat. I'm sure at this point he's just looking for something he can drive to the grass. a little 2-out rally going here. Foul tip. Catcher not able to handle it. Wilborn gets the sign. Comes set, ready to deal here. Ball low and away. Full count. You can probably hear the softball call in the background there as well. I think that's also Athenians and Tigers, and it looks like the Tigers are getting the best of the Lady Athenians over there, 10-0. So.
Ooh, that was
interesting call there.
Interesting, yes.
Must have caught the front corner of the plate there. That certainly looked, if not low, definitely outside.
Yeah.
But that's why they got those guys down there to take a little bit closer look at it. So the Athenians, they don't go quietly. You had 1 run on 1 hit. So through 1, the Athenians come out and do what they've been doing. They score runs. And I guess the other thing is that Caden adds to his RBI total, so that continues to skyrocket.
Yes, it does, yes.
I haven't checked the state statistics on that, but I would have to believe that 27 RBIs has got to be one of the leaders in the state.
Yes, yes.
Through 14 games to think that he's driven in 20.
You probably said it. I didn't hear it. What's he batting? Because he has really been on a tear all year.
548.
548, yeah.
Basically, so, every time he goes up there, you're going to count on him. And actually, you look at his on-base percentage, it's actually 625. So, almost 7 times out of 10, he gets up there, he's going to get on base.
I thought that would be pretty high.
Yeah, typically he's going to be driving in some runs to go along with it. So, just having a really good season at the plate. I heard the comment the other day in the crowd, the ball must look like a pumpkin to him coming in there the way he's hitting it right now.
The way he's been hitting, yes.
So Johnson back out on the bump, looking to
this Friday evening
work with the lead here. First batter in the innings is going to be Zach Defoe. I'm not thinking who's
with Covington Trojans. A JV game will follow immediately after the
batting
varsity
in the 5-hole for the Tigers tonight. Number 3 is older brother of
the shortstop,
Nick, who plays the leadoff. So Defoe Sr. Quite a bit of experience here on the Lebanon team. Nice ball, right back to Johnson, handles it cleanly. Flips it over to Kellerman, and 1 pitch, 1 away.
That's what you like to see.
Doesn't get much better than that.
No, sir. 1 pitch, 1 out. Good.
Trent probably would like to have it not hit quite back at him like that, but he's been doing this long enough, it probably seems routine. That brings up number 10, another senior, Evan Stambaugh, batting in the 6th hole for the Tigers. Stambaugh, another guy with a lot of experience here for the Tigers. First pitch, outside, fouls it off. Johnson deals, and same result. Fouls another one off. This one gets a little more air under it, but there you go. There's the sound effect. Didn't quite make it over to the tennis parking lot, but so Johnson way ahead on this one. You think he'd probably be bringing the bender in there. See if Stambaugh can handle the. Did he hold up on it? I'm not so sure even if he didn't.
I like the pitch.
It looked pretty good.
Might have been a little high. Might have been.
That's comes right back at him again, same pitch. That one definitely was a little bit high there.
Yeah.
So even to count 2-2. Giving Stambaugh a lot to think about here with the change of height on all these pitches. That one comes in there and couldn't catch up to that one. So Johnson, that would be his 4th K of the night already.
The designated hitter, David Nastev.
Brings up David Nastev, another senior.
Another senior, yes.
So got a trend going here as part of the order. Johnson gets
First
out
pitch is in there for a strike.
Now stab the DH. Fouls that one off. No play for Caden. That goes out into the spare clay and mulch over there by the practice bullpen. Johnson way up on this one. Yep, there's that same outside corner, so we're going to see it both sides tonight. So that's consistent.
Exactly.
That'll certainly keeps the frustration level to a minimum for the pitchers and the hitters. So now that it's been established, we'll see if the guys can hold it and take advantage of it. So, and when you're hitting, you just know not to watch that one go by. So through 1.5, the Tigers 0, the Athenians 1. Johnson sends them down in order that time. 2 strikeouts and then a put out. Ball chopped back to him sharply but handled cleanly.
Yeah, he didn't have much time to think about it. He just sat there and stuck his glove up and made the play.
Yep. So Johnson has a hand in every out that inning. Just gotta go back and look and see if I can get. I haven't had a chance to see Lebanon's schedule for the year, kind of see how they've done. I was going to pull a little bit of that up. So far in the year, they lost to Fishers 2-0. They beat Pike, a common opponent, 14-2. Beat Western Boone 2-0. Turned around and lost to Western Boone 5-1. Lost to Zionsville 7-1. Too sensitive on the screen. Almost got there. See, Josh Blackburn is going to be leading off for the Athenians here in the bottom of the second inning. Peyton Abney on deck.
The center fielder, Josh Blackburn.
All right. Same defensive set for the Tigers. Blackburn chops that one back to Cosgrave at third, makes a nice play on the first pitch, and guns down Blackburn. So I made it through Zionsville. We got Abney at the plate, and that looks like Gwendolyn on deck. So beat Frankfurt, lost to Frankfurt, lost to Tri-West, and that gets them up to tonight's game. So they've kind of in this mode of splitting with the conference opponents, where we've had pretty good success winning all of our conference games so far. Abney hits the ball sharply but foul down the third base line. See here, stats for Abney on the year. He's hitting 136, but he does have. He does have 1 home run on the year. I saw that the other night.
Yeah, to Western Boone. Yes, he did.
Yep. It's a nice shot to center field.
Yeah.
That ball's in there. Evens count 1-1. Swing and a miss. Ball's behind. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Abney's got good wheels. He's somebody you'd like to see figure out a way to get on base so we can take advantage of that speed.
Yes.
Got some guys coming up behind him who've been putting the ball in play. Smacks that one towards Defoe at short. Fires it over. Abney out. So 2 away. Brings up Gwendolyn for the Athenians.
The designated hitter, Cato Windeland.
On deck, the sophomore Will Kellerman. Gwendolyn batting .276 for the year. Team leading 7 hit by pitches. So something hasn't changed over the course of his baseball career. He seems to be able to be hit quite a bit. Ball outside.
Kill.
Yeah. Ball's in there for a strike. Catches the outside third of the plate. Evens count 1-1. Wellborn taking his time on the mound. You notice that's something the Athenian pitchers tend to really cycle through and work quickly. Wellborn a little more deliberate out there. Ball comes in, low and inside. 2-1 count.
You'd say he's kind of like the opposite of Trent.
Yeah.
Trent likes to bring it. He likes to take his time, yes.
Not a lot of thinking about it out there. Trent knows what he's going to throw, and he gets right to it. Tyler a little more deliberate.
And another one.
There we go. Not much Lynn can do about that when it throws it right at the middle of the back.
Yeah.
So Wendlandt reaches, hit by pitch, number 8 for the year.
I was going to ask you. I knew he was up there.
That's 8, so he keeps going. He's going to match the number on the back of his jersey. So that brings up Kellerman. Hit 200 for the year.
Kellerman.
Kellerman must have a fan section here. It's a pretty good shout out for him when he comes to bat. Lefty. Wendlandt with a conservative lead over there. Ball's low. Coach Froge sending in the signs. Sure, trying to maybe entice a pass ball here. If we can see if we can move Wendlandt over to scoring position, and let Kellerman try to drive the ball after that. Ball's in there for a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away. Got 1 on. Senior Brendan Dowell on deck for the Athenians. Wellborn with a throw over to first. Wendlandt easily back at the bag. A little bit of laundry for Coach Bean tonight as well now. Ball rides in. It's a little low. You got a little crazy ball out there for the Tigers. Who's behind the plate for them? Is that Ferris? Number 8 catching for them?
Well,
I didn't get a lineup card.
I
think that's you.
We'll check on it. I think it's Nick Bland.
Oh, is it? Oh, that would make more sense. That would make more sense. Yep. Chopper.
Couple of big hops.
Easy throw over to first for Defoe. It's short for the Tigers.
No errors, and 1 left.
You heard Dave make the call. No hits, no errors. Leave 1 guy. So after 2 complete, Athenians still holding on to the 1-0 lead here. So getting guys on, just not quite at the right time. Not able to string together a decent run. So send Trent back out. See if he can continue to deal effectively with the slimmest of leads here. Pretty good crowd tonight here at the complex. I imagine some folks will probably use it tonight to get caught up on a little bit of yard work.
Yeah, with this weather,
Look at the forecast. It looks like there's some rain coming towards the end of the week. So if you're not doing it tonight, it might be tomorrow night. But all other things considered, pretty healthy crowd. Oh, hey, I got both of my channels back on my headphone. Did you catch that?
Yes, I did.
That makes a big difference, doesn't it?
That was a little better.
Yeah, a little mojo here on the voodoo box. So we'll just leave it alone.
Yeah, I think so. I think the last game I was with Jeff Nelson, and we could not hear each other.
I've done a couple of those in baseball and football. And it gets a little. You're not sure if you're screaming or what. So I was going to look over at the stats here. Usually I can. Oh, we lost it. Oh, back. It's something in this. Something in this cable.
Yeah.
Actually, because Duggar tweaked it earlier. So I was looking to see over here on the stats. I can't tell if we got any any viewers out there. I assume we got some folks dialed in, and if you can't catch the whole game, you're welcome to bring it back up later. They keep them at the same spot. You can go back and watch the replay, so to speak. So if you want to catch any of the specific plays. So we've got 15. Ben Johnson takes a big cut, chops it over. Abney turns and throws. So 2 innings in a row, 1 pitch, 1 out for Johnson. Gotta like that.
Hayden started his last inning. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The catcher, Nick Bland.
Yeah, so we got Bland. So
yeah.
Good call on that, Coach. Batting in the 9-hole. Number 5 for the Tigers. A junior. Squares up for the bunt, pulls it back, and Johnson says, all right, I'm going to throw you a strike anyway. Quickly out front. Strike 2. And see if you'll notice here, Johnson basically, if you contrast him to Wellborn, set, deal, deliver.
Yes.
So not much deliberation, and even you just look at the whole pitching motion out there, Coach. It's just a lot more.
Yeah.
You know, not as much movement, very efficient. Once he starts, he's getting the ball to the plate as quickly as he can. So. Breaking ball doesn't break for Trent there. It stays up high, so 1 ball, 2 strikes to Bland. Might try to come right back after that. That one's going to be chopped over to Chase Dow at third. Makes a throw.
Nice play by Will on first.
Yeah, nice job by Kellerman over there. Kind of a throw a little bit long to the outside shoulder there. And makes a nice stretch and goes and gets it. So 2 away. Good job by Owen Bennett, the freshman, hustling down there just in case he was needed. So fundamental baseball at its best here. No surprise seeing that from the Gold and Blue. So back around to the top of the order, Nick Defoe, Jr. Johnson gives him the same treatment. First pitch strike. Ball rides in on him there a little bit. 1 ball, 1 strike. Trent steps off. Took a look at it. Didn't quite catch enough of the plate there, I'd say. A little low, a little outside. Johnson handcuffs Defoe with that one to even the count 2-2. Wasn't quite sure what to do with that one, so
he wasn't looking for anything like that.
No, about buckled his knees.
Perfect.
Swing and a miss. So Johnson keeping it boring, doing his part to keep the Athenians rolling and the Tigers in check. So 2.5 gone, and the Tigers actually just been through the batting order once and then one more. So
I think we're at number 9.
Yeah, Dow will be up.
Dow will be up.
Yep, Dow will be up for us. So you'll see Dow, Johnson, and Scott for the Athenians to start off the bottom of the third. And hopefully we can see a little bit of repeat action here. You know, kind of the nice thing about having Brendan down there at the bottom of the order, for so many years he batted closer to the top.
Yes.
He's kind of taken that position here as being the second leadoff guy, just putting him in the 9 spot. You know, Brendan can get on base any number of ways. He can drive the ball, he can bunt. He's
got speed, yes.
Really good speed. So he's going to be trying anything he can to get on base here. So give you some stats here on Brendan for the year. Brendan Dow hitting .303 for the year. Scored 13 runs, so doing a good part on that. 10 hits.
Leading off the bottom of the third,
Got,
your Athenians, the shortstop.
1 double and 5 RBI.
Scored 13 runs. Yeah,
So on base percentage of .452. So doing a good job of getting on base. Strike 1. Brennan drawn 8 walks on the year.
Ooh, we wasn't sure about that one.
Yeah, looked a little low. A little bit low. Ball might have dropped on him a little bit there. So Dow behind. 0-2. Gonna have to figure out a way here. Way outside. Dow way too experienced to be chasing anything like that. Wellborn takes his time, thinks about what he's doing, comes set.
Oh, went upstairs for that one.
Swings over the top of that one. 1 away.
The pitcher,
Johnson.
Johnson.
Getting to see Wellborn for the second time. See Johnson, if I remember correctly, drew a walk to lead off the game. And then later scored on a fielder's choice by Caden. Fastball comes in there. Johnson chops it. Comes foul over to Scott in the on-deck circle. So kind of reading between the lines on the stats here for the Tigers, you think maybe not a lot of depth at pitching. Johnson taps that one and it rolls foul. Behind 0-2 in the count. Just kind of looking at the way they seem to be winning the first game of the week and then losing the second game. So there might be a bit of strategy here by Coach Froge to try to work the pitch count up on Wellborn and see what they got coming next. We'll
Exactly,
if that plays out. At this point, we're not having any trouble. So Wellborn doesn't appear to be struggling. So other than there was a couple conference calls out there on the mound at the beginning. I don't know if maybe we had some signs mixed up on that. So that ball's up.
Yeah, Trent one at a time, didn't get it. It's okay, we got a ball. We'll take it.
Is he gonna? No, I think he took.
Yeah.
Did he take it off?
Yeah, he just signaled 2-2.
I think he signaled 0-2.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think he gave. Yeah. No, I don't think so, Justin. I think they took it off. I think they gave him time.
Oh.
Ball outside. Find out here. Sure, Wellborn trying to entice Johnson to swing at something not in the zone. Oh, little blooper out there. Nice job by the second baseman who's at 15. Ben Johnson, the junior for the Tigers. Nice job moving over into position and scooping that one off the dirt.
Scott.
So 2 away brings up Carson Scott, freshman, left fielder. Coach Froge sends in the sign. Scott continuing to bat from the left side of the plate. The right-handed pitcher. Ball is in there. I liked it. I don't remember which game it was, but there was a pitching change in the middle of Carson's at bat. And he was batting from the left side because he was facing a right-handed pitcher. They brought in a lefty. In the middle of his bat, he flips over and bats from the right side. So, unique. Don't see too many guys switch hit here in high school.
Right.
And it's even more unique to see it in the middle.
That's a luxury, yes.
Plate appearance. So that ball squirts away from Bland. Evens count 1-1. high and outside, so Carson gets a slight advantage with the 2-1 count. Deals. Ball comes in. 3-1. Got the take on here, if I'm not mistaken. See, Wellborn starting to struggle here just a little bit with his. Well, in case you didn't,
I was going to let you go ahead and comment.
Crowd reaction. From our vantage point, I would have given that low and away.
And away.
But, yeah.
Yes,
We'll
I think
see.
so.
Generous call. Full count for Carson. Trying to find a way here.
And that's a pretty good way right there.
There we go. That'll work. That's going to get 2. That's going to roll all the way to the fence. Carson,
that may be 3.
He's coming. He's going to go to Coach Prose. Holds him.
Nope.
Safely back. Get back. There
good move, Coach.
Yep,
yeah.
Yep. Nice throw from the center fielder. Kind of wasn't exactly sprinting out after the ball. It took a bad path out there to get it. Kind of more of a banana than a beeline. And so here you go. This is what you want to see. Caden Jones with a guy, a runner in scoring position.
Carson's got a lot of speed, but you don't want to take the bat out of Caden's hands with someone on base. So they're going to take the bat out of his hands anyway.
Send him out there. So the new rule, they just put him on base, brings up Dallas. Really not much of a step back.
Not really, not right now.
So Chase is an absolutely beast at the place. I don't have the numbers on him for the last couple games, but I can tell you it's been impressive.
That's the thing right there. Caden's been doing it kind of steady all year, and Chase is just now putting something together and really hitting well.
So we'll see if this comes back to bite the Tigers. Chase swings over the top of that one. That's the same pitch that Chase took 2 cuts at last time. It's kind of a sinker a little bit. Kind of comes in there and just kind of dies, falls off the edge of the table. Chase swinging over the top of it. Must look like a fastball coming in there now for him. It doesn't break side to side. Fouls that one off behind 0-2.
Yeah, this is kind of like having a scouting report. These two have played together before in travel ball. And they played a Thunderball, so they kind of know each other, what their strengths and weaknesses might be.
And Wellborn pitched varsity last year also.
Correct.
So
yes.
A lot of experience between these. A lot of people on these teams actually.
Yes.
So I could go all the way back to the days of when the guys were 11 and 12 years old. I remember playing the Tigers and the All-Star team when these guys were, what's that, probably 6th grade?
Yes.
So, you're talking at least back 6 years these guys have been seeing each other. So that's kind of one of the cool things about the Crawfordsville-Lebanon rivalry. It's been around for a very long time. So seems to be somewhat friendly, not real nasty, but certainly competitive,
yes,
no doubt.
That's a good word for it.
Has the depth just a little bit too far towards left field, out into the parking lot.
Yes.
So that Chase should have held up on that one just a split second, and I think that would have taken the top off the Lebanon school bus out there. So pretty good shot. So still behind 0-2. Kind of an odd for a 2-strike cut to be able to drive the ball like that. Usually you're thinking just something to poke it out in the grass.
In play, yes.
Oh, way outside.
Oh, Carson.
Shot dancing. He's in trouble. He's down. That's going to score him. That's going to score him easy.
That's going to score him, yes.
Just high throw from the shortstop. They had Carson dead to rights.
You know that's what speed can do out there. I mean, you can make a mistake, and they know he's so quickly that it can turn into something. Because you're right. He was gone.
Yeah, no secret. They saw him run out that bunt in the first inning. So it's got you're out there making that play. You've got to hustle. You can't watch it for too long because once he knew he was in the pickle, he didn't waste any time. He was going to third.
Yes.
So that Jones alertly moves over to second. So we've still got an opportunity here to pick up another one. And again, Jones with the little stutter step out there trying to disrupt Wellborn. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You got Dow fouling him off, hoping to get his pitch here and bring Caden around and extend the Athenian lead to 3 runs. We'll see.
Slight bobble.
Still gets it over there in time. Chase runs well, but not able to beat that one out. Nice job by Defoe. Keeping the grip on the ball. It kind of rolled around in his glove there a little bit. Zach was able to peel it out and make a nice strong throw over there.
Good hands. They were right where they had to be, even though he bobbled the ball.
Yep. Been playing ball for a long time, Zach has, so no surprise there.
Yeah.
So we get 1 hit, 1 error, 1 run scored, and 1 left on by the Athenians. So after 3, we've got a 2-0 lead over the Lebanon Tigers. Let's see, I was going to check Twitter here real quick and see if we've got any updates from anybody else around the league.
I was just glancing over to the softball field, and must have been a quick one tonight.
Yeah, at one point it was 10-0.
Yeah, so the state rankings come out today. I saw them before I came out, and Lebanon's softball team was actually ranked number 2 in the state.
I'd say they're not, just 1 season removed from a state championship.
Exactly,
so
yeah.
They still got some girls around that they weren't last year. It was the year before.
Year before, I believe, yeah. But there probably even still some there, yes.
It's not an accident when that happens. As we know, it's usually a system, and that's the way here with Crawfordsville.
Exactly.
State championships on the baseball team, and consistently, if you haven't seen it, there's a nice write-up on the Baseball Digest on Coach Froze.
Yes, I saw that today.
And that the average record for the last 26
Listen to this, folks.
26, 24 and 5,
yes,
24 and 5. That's the average record over the last 26 seasons.
I believe that's what it was.
And I said that doesn't happen accidentally.
No.
That's the byproduct of a system. So let's see.
Leading off for the Tigers, the left fielder, Cooper Ferris.
See if I can get some Sagamore Conference scores, because I think about everybody's playing tonight.
We got Cooper Ferris at the bat, and he takes first one for a strike. And that one's a little outside for a ball. I think Trentstone, that first one in there for a strike about every inning. So
I think
they had to be getting used to that and jumping on that first one.
Yeah, top of the first, I think he gave Nick Defoe a ball to start off, which is unusual because you're right. Trent tends to bring it right away.
Yeah.
He's basically he's going to challenge people with his fastball, and good command of the plate and being able to locate pitches where he wants. So he's going to come right after him.
Cooper calls time, steps out, steps back in now. He's ready. And so's Trent. He goes after him and he strikes out.
The pitcher, Tyler Wellborn.
Brings up Wellborn. There we go. Nice job by.
Little tap back to Trent. It's pretty easy. Gets the second out.
Well, other than Wellborn's hit, and I think the chopper over to Dowell, and we had one to Abney, it's either been Johnson striking him out or Johnson putting him out.
Putting him out, yes.
Johnson.
Grant Johnson.
So we've got Danville at Tri-West tonight. Danville, the other team that's undefeated in Sagamore Conference play. I don't have any updates on that. Nice pitch for Johnson there. Quickly out in front.
Good pitch.
Nice pitch. Keep it up.
The bank steps back in. 0-2 count.
Little chopper.
Up the middle.
Oh, Dow can't quite make a play on it. Tough play there.
Yeah.
So I think I'd probably score that one a hit.
Yeah, probably. It was kind of up the middle. It was a tweener.
Yeah. Scoreboard
The
says
shortstop,
that.
Zach Defoe.
We got Zach Defoe.
I just was scrolling through here. I noticed that Zach just signed a letter of intent to play baseball for the DePaul Tigers.
Oh.
So congratulations to him.
Yes.
And to continue his baseball career down in Greencastle.
Pitch.
Come on now.
Good pitch.
So 2 away, 1 on.
Get him now.
Johnson working only for the second time with the runner on base. Ball's outside. Nice job by Bennett. Scraping it up out there. 2 balls, no strikes.
All right, let's way back. Let's go.
Johnson with a little, hey, I didn't forget about you move over there to first. Keeping him honest.
Good pitch.
There's that outside
There's
corner.
that corner. Okay.
Consistent.
Yeah, he's calling that corner. Or corner in the little. He's in my way, so I can't actually see the corner.
Drives that one back up to
Back
Johnson. So Johnson 3 for 3 on the comebackers, as they say. So nice job.
And 1 left.
So let's see. We got through. Dowell was our last
Yes.
out, so we'll get to see
Blackburn, I believe.
Blackburn and Abney and Wendell, and if it serves me correctly. I think Blackburn had a chopper back to the second baseman. Abney might have struck out, and Wendell was hit by the pitch.
Yeah, we had something going that inning. We have about every inning, though.
No, like I said, I mentioned before the game, something that we've struggled with the last few games is timely hitting. We're able to string together a couple hits, and then we can't quite finish the, seal the deal to drive it down.
Right.
How many times in the last, I'll say 3 or 4 games, have we left bases loaded? And
yes,
a couple times bases loaded with nobody out. We still have only
yes,
been able
I
to
remember
push
that
across
one.
like 1 run or no runs. So guys just need to relax and do what they do. And that's, put the ball in play and kind of relax.
Yes.
To get that's kind of the timely hitting and doing a good job of being focused, getting on, and then just stringing together a couple more hits to seal the deal. Because I could think that, the Frankfurt game could have been over after the first inning if we could have really broke that one up. 'Cause I think that was the first inning at Frankfurt when we had the bases loaded.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Yeah.
I wasn't here. I was out of town for that one.
Bases loaded and nobody out. And I think we only scored 1 run out of that deal. And that was actually happened before we loaded the bases.
Right, boy, Josh.
Rides in on Blackburn for ball 1. Coach Froge telling Josh, hit the ball. Need to get something going here. There we go. That's a nice drive out to center field. A little bit of air under it. We'll see if they get under it. Yeah. Back pedals 5 or 6 steps, but easily makes the play. The sun might be playing a little bit of havoc on the outfielders there. I think more
it
so.
Is a little bright out there.
More so for the right fielders, looking directly into the sunset here.
The second baseman
brings up Abney.
Peyton Abney.
Junior steps in, looking to start something here. Be nice to give Trent a little more of a cushion. Takes ball 1 high. Wellborn with the deliberate setup here. Abney wisely lays off that one. Ball 2 outside. Coach Froge sends in the sign. Kind of with Peyton, it's been a little bit of feast or famine. We've had extra base hits and then strikeouts to go along with it.
Yes.
Swinging the bat hard. He's always done that.
Yes.
Maybe not seeing the ball quite as well this year as he has in the past. I know he's had a lot of success at the plate, but I was looking down through there, and I think he's home runs and doubles and strikeouts.
Yes.
So
yeah.
drives that one. Ding dong off the roof of the press box there. That's me. I bumped that. Yeah, actually, Abney's got a total of 6 hits, and 3 of those are doubles, and one of them is a home run. So,
right,
as I say, it's a little feast or famine there. So, full count here for Peyton. Looking to find a way. See if we could get something going here with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Good guys looking to add to the two-run lead here. Abney fouls that one back off of his front foot there on the ankle. That had to smart just a little bit. See, that one caught enough of him. I actually saw it. Typically that happens. You're not quite sure, but yeah, that got him right on the ankle. Still full count.
There's a
nice
hit for him. He needed that.
Yep. Right over the glove of Wellborn, right up the middle. Nice shot. Hard hit ball. Wellborn couldn't quite adjust to get that one. Brings up Wendelin. Hit by pitch, his first at bat.
The designated hitter, Cale Wendelin.
Had been hitting almost 100 points higher. He'd been in just a little bit of a slump here these last few games.
Yeah. Well, he's been doing a very good job this year. He's been asked to come in and hit, and that's he's hitting and he's getting on base a lot.
Ball's there for a strike. Coach Froge sending in the sign here. 1 away, 1 strike. Wendland steps out to take another look. I think that was a Supreme with anchovies and extra black olives. Throw over. Abney back safely. Wellborn, for as long as he takes to get the ball to the plate, actually has a fairly quick pickoff move. Nothing outstanding by any stretch of the imagination, but not exactly what you'd expect given.
Oh, and that got a kill again.
On the head. So, ball magnet.
He is. Yes, he is.
So, he's starting to get a little frustrated with that because he actually would like to hit the ball, the ball hitting him.
Yeah.
So
he swings the bat well, but I tell you what, that's the kind of kid you gotta have. I mean, he will take that.
Oh yeah. He's a little bit earlier in the season. He got plunked several times. He's kind of the walking bruise.
Yes.
So there we go. Now this gets a little interesting here because.
Yes, it does. Now
nobody away. Abney runs well, so he can score easily. Making a move.
Yeah, he's getting way out there.
Yeah. See here what kind of games the base runners want to play. Try and do everything you can to distract Wellborn. He struggled a little bit with his command, obviously with the walks and the Kellerman squares around. Probably no intention of bunting there, just trying to draw a wild throw. Questions on the defensive set. Back to the sending a telegram there to the dugout.
Jen.
So Kellerman behind in the count, 0-2. One away. Runners on first and second.
Your mom. Would you call her and tell her what I'm doing? I think she left a message.
A ball outside. Kellerman wisely laying off of that. Not really any attempt by the shortstop or the second baseman.
No, they're not
to hold at all. I mean, not even there. The second base, I say it, and then second baseman creeps in. He's there on the bag. Wellborn steps off. Probably getting a signal from the catcher if he needs to take a look. That's typically how they do it. They've got a sign for that. So Kellerman looking for something here to poke out in the grass and falls down. Bland can't find it. It's right underneath him. Abney trots back to that. Two balls, two strikes. One away. Two on. Whoa. Come back there. Just going to be a chopper. He's safe. Oh. Wow.
Close.
Wellborn does the wise thing, takes the lead runner on the force out. Nice job by Abney trying to get in there. Thought maybe
he made it close.
Yeah. Nice strong throw right on the dot to get Abney. So had to do that. So two away, two on. Kellerman runs well. So if Dowell can get something out into the grass here, we might have an opportunity to score two. Coach Frode's telling everybody to be a little more conservative, not wanting to take the bat out of Brendan's hands, particularly when you got the top of the order coming up here.
Right. Oh, that's good running by Cale.
Yeah, nice job. They draw the third baseman in with the fake bunt, and Wendelin scoots over to third. Nobody on the bag, so now you're 90 feet away on a pass ball at this point. And you also set yourself up with the runners on the corner. You can do a little bit more as far as gaming with them. And as you can see, the Bland trots out from behind the plate, and he's probably ordering 2 large pizzas to go along with the runners on the corners. So that's a rookie mistake out there by Cosgrave at third. Not staying home on that. I think he's just a freshman. Get out, ball.
I think it is.
Yep. Just over the fence. So luckily Johnson over there at first base for the Tigers, not a little bit taller. He might have been able to reach over and get that one, because I'm not so sure it was only about 6 inches past the top of the fence. So 1 ball, 1 strike for Dowell at the plate. Runners at the corners. 2 away. Bottom of the 4th inning. Dowell not happy with the call. So now with 2 strikes, he kind of takes the threat of the bunt off here. So Let's see what we can do here. 2-strike hitter. This is just focus right here. Dow asks for time. Gonna try to work Wellborn probably as much as they can, knowing that you got that runner down at third. Do anything you can to throw off his timing, off his rhythm if you can induce a wild pitch to get Wendelin in without having to put the ball in play. Oh, beautiful hitting. Just enough air. Just enough air. I thought that was going to drop in there. So, just a little bit too much air. I thought Dow choked up and looked like he poked that one right over second
Everything
base.
Looked good except got stayed up.
Just a little bit too much air. So, Athenians straying 2. And after 4 complete, 2 runs on 3 hits over the Tigers with no runs on 2 hits. And brings up, looks like Nastav, who is the number 7 hitter. So we're bottom half of the order.
Yeah.
Bottom third of the order for the Tigers. Johnson's been super efficient. I don't know how many strikeouts he's got on the night, but I'm thinking at least 7 so far.
I would say around it, yes.
Could be 8. And other than, let's see, 1 ball, 2. So they've got 2 hits, and then we've had 1 put out by Dow at third, 1 put out by Abney at second, and then the rest of them that they've put in play have just been choppers back to Johnson. So we've had a few 1-3s. Nobody advanced past third base, or I'm sorry, first base.
First base, nope.
2 guys they've put on have just been left to stand there and watch. So it actually looks like we're going to see, that's Stambaugh, if I'm not mistaken, 10.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that's got to be Evan Stambaugh. He's a good wrestler for Lebanon. I think he made it all the way to the state tournament this year, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah.
So, good Sagamore Conference showing over at the state tournament this year. Tanner Webster from North Montgomery coming in second. Boone Welliver from Southmont coming in third. Here from Montgomery County. Now there was another kid from North that made it over there. Can't remember, his name escapes me. Freshman, if I'm not mistaken. So
yes,
anyway,
I believe it was.
Baseball season, so we'll move on. Johnson, first pitch in there for ball 1. Stambaugh steps out. Fouls that one off, evens the count. All the way back into the football bleachers. Avoid any head injuries for the softball fans.
No.
Pretty sure we ought to give out complimentary batting helmets.
Yes, that would be a good idea.
For the softball spectators. As many foul balls get hit back there. 2-1. Ball low and away. Nobody on. Freshman Owen Bennett behind the plate. Couldn't quite scoop that one up. Another one fouled back off.
At the same place?
About the same place. It's kind of funny. There's some of the CYB players back there with their gloves looking for foul balls. So. Get a little activity.
Good practice for him.
A little activity down in the Tigers bullpen. I think that's Zach Defoe, the shortstop, warming up for him. So this might be some of the other things as far as trying to manage with the new pitch count rules here.
Right.
So another chopper gets past Johnson.
Oh, it's going to be a tough one. Yep.
Nice hustle by Stambaugh to slide in there. Nice work by Abney to come in and scoop the ball and flip it over to Johnson, who made it to the bag after a little hesitation. I thought he had his foot there.
Yeah.
Obviously, Jill Swick out there at first base had a good look at it in good position.
Yeah, I was close.
Safe, so we'll call that an infield single, I think, on that. Brings up Nastav, another senior for the Tigers. Nice pitch by Johnson. Little big breaking ball comes in there, drops for a strike. That one's not so much got the left to right motion as you look at it on the screen, just kind of drops off the table.
Yeah. like that.
Comes right back at him.
Hey, looking good, Trent.
Nastav swings over that one. He's getting a little coaching from Cosgrave out there at third. Johnson with the pickoff move. Stand ball back. The problem is, Coach, people have been telling their guys, coaches have been telling their guys to hit Trent's curveball since he was about 11, and not many guys have had success.
No, you're right, they have not.
Yep.
Drop.
No, we're good. Yeah.
Runner on, so drop third. Still counts for the strikeout. Bennett hustling there.
Keep it in front, Owen.
So one away, one on.
The second baseman, Ben Johnson.
Brings up the junior Ben Johnson. Trent with the move over to first. Kellerman snaps it up. Stand ball back safely. Little cat and mouse out there on the bag. Stand ball with a nice lead, but leaning back towards first. Johnson says, hey, I'll play that game with you.
Yeah.
Trying to probably help Owen out just a little bit also, because stand ball might go.
No.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Ball high and inside. Now, we talked about this. This is one of the advantages from a Crawfordsville perspective, because Trent does work so quickly to get the ball to the plate. It's hard for the runner to get a good jump. But I say that stand ball goes. That's going to fly ball. Abney drifts out, flips it back over. Stand ball gets back safely. So they had the hit and run on there.
They did. Yes, they did.
Just about got caught trying to game the Athenians. So Johnson flies out to, I'll say, deep 4-hole.
Deep second, yes.
Deep second.
Good play by Peyton.
Yeah, nice job getting out there and making a clean play. And trying to double a stand ball off there. So 2 away.
All right, hey, let's go, Trent.
We got Bland, the catcher, up here. Swing and a miss.
Wow.
Not even close.
Keep it up now, work hard. Go get him.
Trent steps off. Coach Welver coming out to talk to him. So, curious.
Well, it was a quick talk. One word. We'll see what that was. See if we can figure out what that one word was.
Yeah. So Bland is the number 9 hitter, so obviously Trent would like to take care of business right here. Face the top of the order with a fresh set of outs. Stand ball runs again. Throw not quite in time, but
wasn't quite there. It was a good throw.
Needs to be a little bit longer. I think though the pitch was a strike. Yeah.
Yes.
Bland's.
Yes.
That was just the token swing because the run was on. So now he's going to have with 2 strikes.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can try and move the runner. Strike 3. So Bennett's going to have to hustle. He decides better of it because Bland advances from second to third on the pass ball. So no sense trying to throw the guy out at first and giving up a run.
Give up a run.
Yeah.
No. Not in a close game. 2-0.
So the strikeout and then the drop third there allows
the right fielder Nick Defoe.
Technical issue here in my headset.
Yeah, we're losing each other.
Yeah, sounds like AM radio, not coming in the stereo there. Johnson makes the move over to 1. So 2 away still, runners on the corners. We're going to have to get 4 outs to get out of this inning. So swing and a miss. The junior Nick Defoe hasn't had any success at the plate tonight against Johnson. It's 0 for 2. I think both of them Ks. Trent comes right back after him, a little bit high.
A little bit high, yep.
Ball didn't drop quite soon enough. Wind's starting to pick back up just a little bit.
I can hear that, yes.
Johnson snaps one over to first. Land back safely. Another swing and a miss. Just doesn't know what to do with that pitch. He can't quite figure out what to do with it. That's probably that kind of little slur.
He might bring that one right back, too, the way he swung at that one.
Yeah. He had no idea what to do with that pitch. Runner goes.
Let that one
go. Just watches it go. So Tigers leave 2. Hear the fans in the background imploring the Athenians to kind of pour it on here.
Yes, it's time. Yes, I think that's what they're wanting.
2 runs is not quite enough a cushion. Hasn't really been any threat, but just the thought of having a runner at third, 90 feet away from.
Right. Yes. Just that was our first real threat right there.
Yeah, first got to make it past. Stolen base and the pass ball allows him to advance to third, but. Looks like Wellborn is going to trot back out for his 6th inning of work here.
And it makes a fire new ring.
I don't see any other changes. Johnson to lead off here.
Yeah, we're going to have the top of the order coming up now. Maybe we can string some together here and get something going.
It'd be nice. It's just the third time through, and they you talk about that. At that point, you've probably seen everything the guy's going to bring.
Yes.
You got to feel for his delivery, his speed. And that's if you can keep him out there, you'd like to think that everybody would get a chance to know what their favorite pitch is going to be and take a good healthy cut at it.
Right.
So, and we did see the last inning. Tyler started to struggle just a little bit more, threw a few more balls and strikes, hit another batter. So, you'd like to think with a throw like that also. I don't know if they caught that on the camera, but you might think if we could get somebody on, it's a quick throw.
Put our quickness out there,
you might challenge after you see something like that. The Tigers might be getting a little lackadaisical out there as well. So.
Yeah.
Wind's starting to really pick back up now, blowing out to left field.
Yeah, I looked out the flag a while ago, and it was straight down. Now it's back up where it was to start the game.
Yep. Yeah, it had been kind of quiet. Yeah. We're getting the sun going down. You can see the shadow of the football press box starting to creep towards home plate there.
Yeah.
Johnson, healthy cut right over the top of that one. Quickly behind 0-2. Wellborn's still thinking about it. You kind of read the body language. He would appear to be getting tired.
Yes, I was wondering that myself.
There was a little bit of heavy breathing out there in between pitches. Now he's been very deliberate the whole game, but you can see that on the camera. Johnson, high chopper. We'll see.
Nice. Going to be trouble.
Nope. Johnson elects to stick with the single on that one. So that was a deep into the 4-hole there. Actually, over on the second baseman made the play on the shortstop side of the second base bag. So and his foot slipped out a little bit when he went to plant. Couldn't make as strong a throw, and Trent hustled that one out. scored as a hit. I believe that to be the case.
I believe so. Yeah, I would have gave him a hit.
Yeah, I'm not even sure even with a strong throw.
No.
It would have been in time.
I think as far as he had to go over for it,
yeah,
I think it was a good thing. I don't think he'd got him.
So it brings up Carson.
The left fielder, Carson Scott.
See if he tries to bunt for a base hit here, or if possible, induce the. Now we did see something earlier with when Wendelin was on second, and we did the bunt, the fake bunt, really.
Uh-huh.
We drew the third baseman in. Not an opportunity here. We've got to run on first, but we'll see. There might be a little bit of defensive confusion out there. See if we can take advantage of it. Snap throw over. Strong wind. Fake bunt. Carson gets the ball, gets the bat pulled back, and they're high for ball one. Coach Froge sends in the signals. I think I said we were in the bottom of the sixth. I apologize, folks. We're actually in the bottom of the fifth inning.
Yes, yeah.
One ball, one strike. I think he got that one back in time, but it was a strike anyway.
Yeah, it was on the corner.
Yeah, caught the outside part of the plate there. A little bit low, but not low enough. Trent wandering off the bag there just a little bit further. Scott swings away. Fouls it off over the third base. Out of play. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wellborn have a wardrobe malfunction out there, or is he messing with the mound? I couldn't quite see what he was doing.
Looked like he.
Maybe he's got pine tar on the bottom of his cleat.
Yeah, because he was messing with his shoe. Yes.
All right. Johnson not quite to the notch with his leadoff out there. A little blooper throw over. Johnson creeping out. Carson fouls that one back over our heads. Tags the press box on the football field. So count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out, 1 on. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Athenians with a 2-0 lead over the Lebanon Tigers. Squares around, chops it back. Let's see if Wellborn makes the throw over to second.
That's all they'll get.
Yeah.
Right back at the pitcher.
Two good decisions by Wellborn on the mound to get the lead runner when he's had the ball chopped back after him. He's erased the guy at third, and now he just got rid of Johnson at second.
Yes.
The right fielder, Caden Jones.
Brings up Caden, 1 on, 1 away. Caden batting over 500 for the season. He's had a hit and he's been intentionally walked here tonight, so only adding to the impressive stats.
Exactly, yes.
I think the hit was for an RBI also. I think that scored Johnson in the bottom of the first inning. I think that was the first run was off Caden's head. So yeah, in fact I know it was. RBI 28 on the season.
There's another one.
So 2 for 2 on the night with an intentional walk. Brings up Chase Dowell. So here's a situation where all you want Chase to do is just put a ball in play. If he can get something out into the grass.
Into the grass, yes.
You know, particularly if he can go oppo, something over here to right field. Carson runs well enough. If he gets a good read on the ball, he's going to score.
Score, yes.
And honestly, for a big guy, Jones runs extremely well also. And you'd think you'd have an opportunity here with a well-hit ball that he ends up on third. So we'll see. Just up to Chase here. Focus and put one in play. Ball inside. Chase has had a little bit of trouble tonight with the little bit of a sinker pitch that.
Yes, he has.
Wellborn's
he's been on top of it.
Yeah,
yes.
He swung over the top of probably 4 or 5 of them at this point. So, although we did have one that he did connect with that he drove probably 400 feet foul over into the left field corner, unfortunately. Gets all that one. Drops about 6 or 8 feet foul there, just out into shallow right field.
Well, he was trying to do what you were talking about, Coach. He was trying to put it the right side, make something happen.
That's where you'd want it right here. Either that or deep left corner like that one. So if he hits it off the top of the school bus out there in left field, I don't think Coach Froge would complain about
that would not be a complaint.
Not driving the ball opposite field. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Oof. That was the one he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just underneath it there. Had it timed up perfectly. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just missed on that one. A little more defensive here in the box this time, I'm sure, at this point. Not swinging for the fence, just trying to put it in play. Runners conservative leads. Yep.
Oh, that's going to be a...
No. Oh, he called him.
Oh.
Yeah, I hear the pull the foot call from the crowd. Hard to tell. The heel came off.
It did come off, but
not sure
was it there? Yeah.
If the looked like maybe the toe stayed on.
Yeah.
Coach Froge probably coming out.
Coach doesn't think so. They're going to call. They're going to talk about it.
He wants to ask what they saw. I think Dale was in position there because there was multiple runners on. He couldn't get the angle to see if the toes slid off the bag or not. So home plate umpire had a good angle on it.
Yes, I just wonder if we would have reacted quicker, whether there would have been a different decision there, because
that's one of those things. Sometimes if you hustle out there, depending on your approach, it can work in your favor or it can go against your way. And that's what all my years of coaching, some of the best advice I ever got from another coach was just ask him what you saw.
Exactly.
Just tell me what you saw, and I'll go away.
Right.
And so that the jumping up and down and screaming generally doesn't get you anywhere.
No.
Just ask him what they saw. So, and then if he's not sure, then say, well, ask him what he saw.
Help.
Yes. That's right. Ask him what he saw. Yeah. And that would have been an opportunity there. But Dale's been doing this for a very long time, so no doubt there that little mini conference out there, and they got it. So, unfortunately, we strand a couple there. So we go into the top of the 6th inning with a 2-0 lead. Johnson back on the mound. Athenians with a full slate this week, but looking at the weather, I would think that what they'll do is they'll probably take Trent all the way out on this, not worry about pitch count. Just looking ahead, I think he'd have even if he goes over, I think whatever the limit is, 60, enforces the 2-day rest, and then I forget what the absolute limit on is, that you got to go longer rest.
I'm not sure.
I don't think we're worried about that, so. But yeah, the rest of the week goes at Lebanon on Thursday, home against Benton Central on Friday, and home against Covington on Saturday.
Cooper Harris.
Full slate of games here. We'll bring up the Twitter, see if we got any scores.
Yeah, you had that. Danville was playing who?
Don't know.
That might be an interesting one to find.
I'm not getting a refresh on it here. So. If I can scroll down and see if I can find them directly.
We got
On Trent.
Cooper Ferris up. Takes ball 1.
Nothing. They're playing Tri-West, so I'm going to go over and check.
That's fouled out of play.
Check Tri-West and see if I can get an update from them. Last update was an hour ago. And it was going into the top of the second. Danville was all over Tri-West 5-1.
That's hit out to shortstop
Nice
to
job by Dow.
Brendan Dow. Good throw, and he gets him for 1 out.
Nice hustle.
Yes, it was. It was close. He made it close. It was kind of a routine play that was close at first.
So Dow lost the ball in his glove there for a second because he had his hips swiveled and ready to make the throw.
Yes.
Just a little pulled, a little slow on the draw there. Let's see who else is out there that might be playing. We can
Brings
find
up the pitcher, Tyler Wellborn.
Let's see what North Montgomery plays.
He takes ball 1. This was swapped up back to the screen and out of play.
Oh, North Montgomery played last night. Got beat by West Lafayette 11-0. Looks like maybe they got the night off tonight. I'm not seeing anything on their feed. Unusual for a Tuesday night in the heart of conference play.
Yeah.
You'd think, but maybe they've got something cooking this weekend, or they're going to get a doubleheader or something. Let's see. Frankfurt would be the other one that might be out there.
And another foul ball by Tyler. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Go in.
Hot dog baseball. Let's see what they got to say.
And Tyler calls timeout.
No update on the Twitter feed.
Back in, ready to go. Trent goes after him, and another foul ball. One and 2, 1 out.
Wellborn working the count up here.
He has fouled
Pitch count,
4 off, I believe, right now.
Yeah, the girls softball team lost to Lebanon 11-0 in 5 innings.
Here we go. Go, finish up. Finish.
1-8.
And there's a 1 in for a strike. Owen picks it up, throws to first, is in the dirt, and out at first base. 2 outs.
All right, so I'm looking down through here. It looks like Mounties, after 1 inning,
Grant Johnson.
led the Stars 7-2 from Western Boone. So Southmont all over Western Boone. No update on Danville. I'll keep an eye on that.
It's strike 1 to Grant Johnson.
Trent Johnson against Grant Johnson. Also former teammates once upon a time on Thunderball.
Good pitch.
Another swing and a miss.
Go, finish.
And another one in the dirt. Owen picks it up. Goes to first. 3 outs.
Nice job by the rook out there hanging
Yes,
with
it was.
the ball in the dirt. Cooley making the throw down to first, so good for him. So 5.5 in the books. Athenians still holding on to the 2-0 lead. Again, just can't quite string together a series of hits to get a guy across the plate. I'd like to see him break it open here.
Yeah, we'd like to get some more on here to go in.
So Wellborn back out to the mound. We've put him in some jeopardy, but just haven't been able to seal the deal.
Exactly, yes. What do we got coming up? We got Blackburn leading off.
So Justin Duggar gives me the information here. Top of 6, Tri-West down 10-3 to the Danville Warriors. So that looks like Danville safely with the lead there in the 6th inning, and we're kind of in the same position here. So that would look to.
Now we have Danville next week, right?
Yeah, I believe it's next week. That's correct.
Yeah.
So. And it kind of towards getting into the tail end of the conference play here. We got Danville series left, the North Montgomery series left, and then that South, and then the pigtail with Frankfurt there at the end of the season to pick up the second game in that set. So Blackburn up to the plate, looks at ball 1 on the outside. Ball's high, so Wellborn's starting to labor out there just a little bit more than he has in the previous innings. Still no. There we go with that. Back. Stereo.
Where'd you go?
There you are. So, apologize to the viewers out there. We struggle with there's a bit of a loose connection in the headsets, and if I turn just right, it seems to redirect the wires to pull on it. So, Coach and I can't hear each other as in our own headsets, so at least not in stereo. But no action down in the Tiger bullpen. So clearly, if they're going to bring somebody in, they've already warmed them up. We saw, I think it was Zach Defoe, the shortstop, that warmed up in between innings out there previously. So looks like they're gonna let Wellborn keep doing his thing. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Blackburn trying to get something started here in the bottom of the 6th. That ball skips in front of the plate. Nice job by Bland to knock that down. Full count.
He may be getting tired. You know, he's actually done a pretty good job tonight. We're talking about Tyler. He's been in some jams. He's only given up 5 hits.
Yeah.
Been in some jams. He's got out of them, but
a couple double plays, a couple of balls hit back to him where he's done a good job erasing the lead runner, keeping himself out of anything as far as imminent. So.
There's a ball. And I walk.
Inside. So, yeah, here we go. Conference call.
And it brings up Peyton Abney.
Had a nice hit his last at bat. Sharply hit ball right over the pitcher. Wellborn couldn't quite get his glove up on it and plopped out in the grass just past second base. A little action down in the Athenian bullpen. Who we got down there? It's a righty. Can't get a number here. Let me see.
Just from the looks of that, I can't see the number either. You can probably see better than I can. But it looks like Chase. Watch the delivery of it.
Yeah, that's what I just was getting ready to say that for the setup. It looks like Chase.
I think it's Chase now.
Yeah. I was going to say the other guy that could have been was Mangold. Could have been getting a bullpen in to get ready for the JV game.
Anthony.
So.
Now, here we go with Peyton up and Blackburn on first.
Blackburn runs well, so might see a little bit of game here to try to move him over to scoring position. Yeah, trying to induce the pass ball. Block Bland's view of the pitch. Doesn't work. Strike 1. I don't know if it shows up in the shot, but you can see Johnson down there at first base for the Tigers shading his eyes. So the sun is definitely getting bright.
They got that down. That's a nice bump for Peyton. That's a nice move.
Here comes the center fielder. Peyton better wake up. There you go. Yeah. Center fielder coming in.
Yeah, on Blackburn out there, yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Blackburn, not Peyton. Josh was kind of taunting there a little bit. Hey, go ahead and see what you do, because he didn't nobody on there. So it brings up Wendelin. One away, runner in scoring position. Wendelin been plunked twice tonight. Moves his total on the year to 9, I think. So almost double digits.
Yeah. Yep.
So here, I'm sure he's looking to put a ball in play. Ball's up. Wisely lays off that. He's looking for something here he could put in the grass. Blackburn, like I said, runs well, so just about anything into the grass is going to score him. Although I noticed the infield is playing somewhat shallow, trying to cut off the ball if they can, hold Blackburn at third, but it'll swirl back. That ball skips away.
Stays, not far enough.
Stays home. Although we've seen the snap throw with Scott that when he got caught in the pickle there and wild throw, it allowed past the third baseman, allowed him to score. Just enough to distract Wellborn if Blackburn can keep him preoccupied. Ball rides in, just about got him on the shoulder for the third plunk of the night. So 2 balls to Wendelin.
And
3 for 3. So that's Mangold is going to hit here.
Yes, he's hitting for Kellerman?
Kellerman.
Yes.
I thought that might have meant they put Kellerman down to warm up in the bullpen, but not the case. So just a pinch hit opportunity here for the junior.
Yeah.
Luke Mangold.
He's up with 2 on and 1 out.
Mangold runs extremely well.
Yes, he does. He's
good athlete. Yeah, Wellborn definitely struggling here. That ball's up. So.
Yeah. I think maybe getting a little tired.
Yeah.
Like you said, his body motion's changed a little bit here.
See if Luke can get something going here. Got Brendan Dowell on deck. And that would be the top of the order after that. Oh, that had to be the take.
Yes, I'm sure.
That was right down the pipe. So now I'm sure he's green light at this point.
Yeah, ready to go now.
Ball in the dirt. Nobody goes. Snap, throw down. Everybody's back safely. So there we see out of Bland, kind of the arm that we expected.
That was a little better, yes.
Yeah. Kind of maybe trying to fool people.
Little camouflage on the warm-ups.
Little gamesmanship there on the in-between innings throwdown. So clearly got a good arm back there behind the plate. So time. Angle asked for. So 1 away, 2 balls, 1 strike to Mangold. It's hitting for Kellerman. Ball's up. 3-1 count. Looks like Luke's going to get the green light here. He's obviously looking, you know, This is you know the pitcher's going to have to throw you something because he doesn't want to.
He just wants to get it across any way he can right now. It's a pinch hitter, yes.
Looking for a get-me-over strike. Doesn't want to walk the bases full. Mangold chops one down to Johnson. Takes the only out he can. Runner advance quickly to second, third. So not quite where you wanted it, but it still moves everybody 90 feet closer to tacking on another run. So brings up Dowell. Sure, Brendan looking to do a little bit of damage here. Ball outside. Down with the fake bunt. He had tried to see if we can get a pass ball here. Get a run without worrying about taking that third out. Wilburn struggling a little bit to find the zone. Ball's in there for a strike. Now again, he's not liking that outside corner, but it's been consistent all night.
It's there.
Yeah,
it's there.
That's twice that he's seen that pitch, and it's been the same result both times.
If you get the view we've got, with that pitch, there's a major hole between the left or the right fielder and the center fielder. That would be
my gosh, yeah, right over the
slap
second
it right
baseman's
out
head,
there.
yeah,
Yes,
right towards the Athenians.
Kind of like that, but had the idea. But yeah, that hole's been there all evening.
Hustles it out, but can't get there.
No runs on no hits, no errors, and 2 left.
So again, it's that little bit of timely hitting we've been talking about. We get guys on and can't extend this lead beyond the 2 runs that we have. So,
you know, I got to bring up Wendland. I really like when he goes to the plate. I like the way his stance is when he goes up there. He's takes advantage of where the pitch has to be over the plate. If it's not over the plate, if it's inside, it's going to get him. I was very fortunate to watch a state championship team in 08.
Yep.
And they had a couple of batters that did the same thing as Cale. They came to the plate, and they just dared you. They dared you to throw it inside. And it's, it really helps a team. I mean, Cale can hit the ball,
right,
and he does, but he gets on base.
Right.
I mean, that's a big plus right there.
Well, and I think, this is the thing. He's got quick enough hands.
Yes.
That when you bring the inside pitch, he can still turn on it, So that's what kind of crowding the plate like that, I might have to tell him to back up an inch or two. When you get
once in a while, yeah.
3 for 3 and it's not hits. But it's great for the on-base percentage.
Yes.
No doubt about that.
It's a teamer. It's a team thing.
Yeah. And that's what
these guys are all about.
He's always been willing to step up and do whatever's needed. That was funny because we were talking off the air the other night, and he's DH in this year, but before this year, in his JV career, he's played every position except catcher. I actually talked to him about doing that.
Yeah.
So he's done it all. So I always say he's utility.
Yes.
Wherever you need to plug him in, he can do it defensively.
Yes.
And then this year, obviously, they've asked him to come off with the young guys behind the plate here with Bennett.
Yes.
So to help give him just focus on catching. So So I know he'd like to do a little bit more as far as driving in runs, but like you said, he's doing what he has to do.
Yeah.
So,
Trent's got a little while there.
Yeah. Picks off Zach Defoe.
Yeah, that's the top of the order, right?
No, Nick is the top.
Nick's the top. Okay.
Zach is batting. He's in the 5 hole.
Oh, okay.
So
wrong Defoe.
Yep. Younger brother batting leadoff for the Tigers.
Okay.
Brings up
Stanball.
Center fielder Evan Stanball, another one of the another one of the seniors. On deck is Nastav, the DH. So brings that ball squirts past Owen, popped up a little bit prematurely, stuck out the glove, hustles back. So got the tying run at the plate with nobody out. So we'll see if Johnson can work out of it here. Defoe runs well. Not really any attempt to hold him. Trent picks right back up, brings it in there for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Trent, another one outside. Owen Bennett does a nice job behind the plate, sliding out to keep that in front of him. Keep Defoe where he is, right there at second base. Oh, there we got him. Dow hold on to the ball? Nope.
No. I couldn't tell.
Kind of had to reach back for it. A little bit awkward there. I don't know if Defoe might have got a cleat into him or just stretched funny. So he's back. Everybody pops back up. Yeah. Honestly, if he would have held on to it, I'm not so sure that he wouldn't have been out.
From here it was.
Throw was right where it needed
had to be close, yes.
It's a nice move by Trent. Swing and a miss. A stand ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bennett, that ball is in the dirt, gets past him. So legs it over to third. So I'm not sure if that's a missed call because Bennett looked like that he was confused. Are you that?
Yes, he did.
Trent might have got a little bit more bite on that breaker than what he thought he was going to. So it's all right. So if I'm not mistaken, that'll bring it to full count. I think. Yeah.
Yes, full count.
Full count.
Runner moved to third.
Nobody out. This is kind of where you wish you had a couple of those opportunities back earlier. We could have added on extra runs. You wouldn't sweat about this, but this guy scores. There he went.
Yes, he did. He didn't like it, but I don't think he did.
Have a seat. No such crying over spilled milk, young man.
Well, that's one out.
The designated hitter, David.
A little jam here, but
they might see if we're up for some small ball defense here as well. So see if they could bunt one down the third baseline or something. Let's see.
Brett's going to go out and have a little talk with Trent.
Make sure everybody's square on what's happening here. And Nastav is 0 for the night, so I don't think he's even made contact with the ball. If he hasn't, it's just been to foul one off. So
yeah, right.
Getting squared away on the signs here, making sure everybody understands assignments. You would think Lebanon's going to do whatever they can to push this run across the plate.
Most definitely, yes.
You trade out for a run at this point to get yourself within 1.
Right.
Swing and a miss. Sure, Trent's going to do everything he can to get out of this without doing any damage. A little low, a little outside, not quite that spot that he was trying to catch, that low and away that's been there all night. He'll probably come right back after it here. Breaking ball. Nope. The crowd didn't like it, but it's not where he catches it. It's where it crosses the plate.
Yes, exactly.
A little bit high. So 2-1. Fouls that one off. Straight back over into the softball complex. That's more of the Homer Simpson dope than the breaking glass. So 2-2, Nastav, Defoe down at third base, 1 out. Wow. That That I would have said is the outside pitch that he's been given.
He's been getting it, yes.
The only thing it might have broke enough after it crossed the plate that it even confused the umpire. So
right.
That ball definitely had a tail to it. That one.
That's deep. It got Josh.
Yep, that got Josh. Nastav's going to be in for a stand-up double. So nice piece of hitting there. Working the count full, knowing that Trent had to bring him something, and just takes a nice cut, drives it, and was able to get enough of it. Squared it up. Wasn't a hard cut, but squared it up enough to drive it. We had the infield or the outfield pulled in to try and hold the runner if we did get a ground ball through the infield. So.
Coaches for Lebanon are having a little discussion. They're going to have a pinch runner, I believe.
I think they want somebody with some speed out there. 26.
That's a sophomore, Kevin
Larsul. So Nastav does his job. Base hit to score the run. Bring the Tigers within one here. So, one away. One on. Obviously, we're going to try to slam the door on this here.
The second baseman, Ben Johnson.
Johnson, a big strike zone here for.
Yes, he's a big ball, a tall ball.
Trent to work with.
Yeah.
It made me wonder. I wonder if this is. You've got Grant Johnson, the senior, at first base, and this is Ben Johnson, the junior. I wonder if they're cousins, brothers. Breaking pitch. Both tall guys. And that one doesn't fall like it needs to. 1-1 count. Swing and a miss. Nice job by Bennett coming up with that. And that ball took a dive there at the end. So see the field completely shaded now. It's probably coming up in the broadcast. You can see that. Yeah. Johnson wanting to make sure he understands what Coach Cosgraves wants him to do here. I think he's saying 2 strikes, you got to hit the ball, son. I don't know how that one missed. That was above the kneecaps and right on the middle of the plate.
2-2. We needed that one. That'll get him.
Strike 3. 2-way. Brings up 5. So this is your
the catcher, Nick Bland.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Number 9 hitter, Bland.
Number 9 hitter, yep. Four strikes. Kevin Kellerman off in the peanut gallery. Obviously thought that it took 4 strikes to get Johnson out on the last at bat, so that one's in there for strike 1. No
Coming
doubt
right after him now. He knows this.
Johnson trying to wiggle out of this one here. Get the win. Completely nice job.
Nice job by Owen again.
Just absolutely smothered that ball. Just
that
fell
was
on top of it to keep that one in front of him. So 0-2. See if Trent comes after him with the fastball. Sure does.
Owen again knocked it down. Throw to first.
Nice job. That's the ball game, folks. Probably a little bit more exciting than it needed to be, Coach.
Yes, they tried to come back and make it a little extra longer tonight, but it's a nice finish.
No free baseball tonight, so we'll end it at 6.5. So. All right, there we go. So wrap things up. So that keeps the Athenians undefeated in conference play and keeping pace with us. I didn't see the final score, but I assume that Danville was able to hold on over there at Tri-West. So get another opportunity to see these guys over at their place on Thursday night if the weather holds for us.
Right.
So it won't be a broadcast for that one, but if you want to tune back in, Friday and Saturday, weather permitting, we have home games here at the complex, and we'll be back up on the air for those. So I think, as far as it's been kind of the same thing here. A little bit of timely hitting. This wouldn't have been nearly as close a game as it was. We put together some runs, just couldn't force anybody across the plate when we needed to. I'm sure the guys will continue to work that out.
Oh yeah.
I really don't have anything else to add, Coach.
No, that's about it. It was a close game. It was a good game. Things could have been a little different with, like you said, some hitting. But hey, a win's a win.
That's right. So with that, this is Aaron Wendelin and Mike Schubert signing off for this broadcast. Please tune back in for the next one. And
Saturday morning.
No, Friday night.
We'll be on Friday night and Saturday.
Friday night, Saturday morning. All right, there you go. From Justin Duggar.
That's the word.
All right. Good night.
Thank you.